Fresh fighting erupted on Wednesday, October 15th, along the volatile Pakistan-Afghanistan border, killing more than a dozen civilians and troops and shattering a fragile peace just days after weekend clashes left dozens dead. The Afghan Taliban said more than a dozen of its civilians were killed and 100 wounded as Pakistani forces launched attacks in the early hours of Wednesday in the district of Spin Boldak. Pakistan said 4 of its civilians were wounded in attacks by Taliban forces in the district of Chaman, which is opposite Spin Boldak across the frontier. In a handout video released by the ISPR, the Media and Public Relations Wing of the Pakistan Armed Forces, on Wednesday, an armored vehicle that it said belonged to Afghan Taliban was damaged by a bomb attack in Spin Boldak. Reuters was able to confirm the location in the video by the road layout and the buildings, which matched satellite imagery of the area. In the second half of the video, a bomb was seen hitting a structure that the ISPR said was a Taliban border post, causing a huge explosion. Reuters could not independently verify the location in this part of the video and the date when it was recorded. The weekend fighting was the worst between the neighbors since the Taliban seized power in Kabul in 2021. Despite regular clashes between their security forces along the contested 2,600-kilometer, 1,600-mile frontier, the neighbors have closed several crossings along their border in its aftermath, bringing trade to a halt and leaving scores of loaded goods vehicles stranded on both sides. Once allies, the recent friction between the South Asian nations erupted after Islamabad demanded that the Afghan Taliban administration act against militants who have stepped up attacks in Pakistan, saying they operate from havens in Afghanistan. The Taliban denies the presence of Pakistani militants in Afghanistan. Pakistan is the main source of goods and food supplies for landlocked, impoverished Afghanistan.